I've been paranoid since my last experience in the woods, so I don't know exactly where to post this except for here, in a place where I can get my experience out. For context, I'm a young woman who lives in the Ozarks. I've always enjoyed hiking and being in the mountains. I know there is folklore and spooky stories surrounding the region, but I personally have never really felt fear in the woods until recently. My end of my yard begins the woods, and I'm not unfamiliar with the land. I've spent hours out there as there is a few small walking paths from, I'm assuming, either hunters or people near me. The other day, however, I felt so off about my walk. I felt watched, like something was behind me or perhaps next to me in the trees, but I just couldn't see it. I went past the gate and into the woods regardless, telling myself it was normal instincts. Birds watch me constantly when I'm out there. I was only a few steps in and climbed up the deer stand out there to calm myself. It's the type that's a ladder and you attach to a tree. However, I started feeling something tapping on the ladder. I thought maybe it was nothing but my imagination, but I heard it over and over again. Tapping and silence and then tapping again. I couldn't figure out what was causing the noise. I just felt weirded out and went back to the gate and back into my yard, but I heard a twig or branch snap. Nothing in sight, and I felt pretty spooked and quickly headed back to my house. The night after, I had a pretty bad nightmare about being chased by something I can't fully describe while alone in the woods. I tend to have nightmares anyway, so it isn't a big shocker, but it did amplify my fear. I've just been a bit scared since. I really want to calm myself, but I've never had feelings like that towards the woods, and I don't know quite how to get it out of my mind, even though I know it was probably nothing. I also want to know what could have caused that tapping noise. That question keeps ringing in my head.